in today's class. This is the first one, this is the second one, and this is the third one. The first one, and the second one, and the third one. You know, they are very important essays. Okay, so as I promised in the very first class, on the class that we took on Saturday, or that I took last Friday, that class I promised you that we would do a lot of essays. So I hope around 15 to 16 essays we will do in the class. So these are a lot of essays, and they will help you a lot. And I ensure you these 15 to 16 topics will be very helpful to you, will be very beneficial to you, because they belong to current affairs, they belong to Indian culture, they belong to geography, and whatever the points, or whatever the important points may be or might be, will be there for you. So let us start with these three. Okay, and after that, what we are going to do, after these three essays, I will also provide you very important thing in today's class. This is the second part of our today's class. We will do grammatical section as well. In this grammar, we will start tenses and conditional sentences. So it is all about your class menu, today's class menu. In this one, we are going to do essays. In this one, we are going to do grammatical point of view, like this is written here, tenses and conditional sentences. So these two things are very important. The first one, essays, and the second one, grammatical portion. So it will take 2 hours or more than 2 hours. Let us start. As you know, this is our syllabus. We have already discussed it, so there's no need to discuss it again. Today, we will talk about the cybersecurity point of view. This is very important. My dear students, when we start writing about something like essay, counter argument, whatever we do in our examination, the main problem comes out. We don't have any ideas what to write. At the same point, at the same time, one more problem comes out: how to write. And if you know the ideas, if you know how to write, one more problem comes out: how to collect all these ideas in a proper way. So these three things are there. And for these three things and for these problems, we have one solution. What? I will provide you everything, like ideas, how to write them, and how to put them in a particular passage. For example, what to write in introduction, what to write in main body, what to write main body second part, and last but not least, conclusion. So these things will help you a lot, and I think they will be the best one. Why? Because everything is there. You need to do only one thing. Just need to revise them again and again. Just need to revise these ideas again and again, And when this type of essay or this topic comes in examination, it would be great opportunity if you have this particular essay in your examination. So you can write it easily without any problem. Suppose these topics don't come in the examination, there is no problem. This particular data will help you a lot. If other essays come in your examination, there is no problem. This data will also help you there. Write your other essays. So what I think, everywhere this particular data will help you a lot. So we should start it. And if you think this is not what we want, then you can suggest to me. I will change it, because without you, we will not do anything. Whatever you want, we will go according to that. Okay? So, the first essay here, it's all about cybersecurity threats to national security challenges in India's preparedness. This particular essay is full of data. This particular essay is full of facts and figures. So it might confuse you somewhere, but don't worry about that. You just need to revise all the things again and again. When you revise all the things, or when you start writing about it, I think 50 to 60% will be vanished. Only 30 to 40% will be in your mind, and you will write there. Okay, so the first thing that is written here, what you are going to write in introduction, it is written here. You just need to do one thing. You just read the introduction and you have to write there. Only simple thing is there. There's nothing like you have to work a lot. You have to put your hard work there. It is not needed. Only one thing is there. I have prepared everything for you. You need to revise it again and again. It will help you a lot. Otherwise, the problems will be there. The second thing, one more thing. You are in the class. You didn't tell me good morning, good evening, whatever. If you are in the class, just communicate to me. It will be a great thing for this class. It will be a great thing for me as well. So please do it if you can. If you don't have any problem to greet me, if you don't have any problem to greet the other people in the class, like your friends, your colleagues, you just do it. Now, so communication should be there. So in introduction, core idea, in an era of digital dependency, cyberspace has become the fifth domain of warfare, along land, side, air, and space. So what is there? When you start writing, it will be the great line. What? Cyber warfare is the fifth. Cyber warfare is the fifth domain of fighting, fifth domain of a struggle between the countries after land, sea, air, and space. So four are there: land, sea, air, and space. The fifth one is what? Cyber warfare, posing unprecedented threats to national security. And you know, cyber warfare is very dangerous and more dangerous than all. India has 900 million internet users, critical infrastructure, power, banking, defense, increasingly network. Everything is connected to internet. Just 1 month ago, when Iran warned the whole world, we would cut the wires, internet wires that are lying there in the Hormuz Strait. If Iran did it, what would happen, you know? Everything would be finished. Everything would be stopped. Because you know one thing, all the things in this country or every country depends on, everything in our country, in other countries depends on internet. Suppose you are using banking, it depends on internet. You are using UPI, whatever you are doing, you are just scrolling the things, you are using internet. So if it is cut, what will happen? You can understand. It will be a drastic situation. So it is called a type of warfare. It is called a warfare like cyberspace point of view. Now, global cybercrime cost projected 10 to 10.5 trillion dollars annually by 2025. Cybersecurity wages. State-sponsored cyber attacks blurring lines between war and peace. No universally accepted international cyber law is there. So you can understand there is no law that can restrict or that may restrict these problems. There is nothing like that. India faces multi-dimensional cyber threats to national security, its preparedness improving, but critical gaps remain. So when you start writing, introduction is the main and the most important issue. So what should be the introduction? When you start, it should look like you have started something. When you end, it looks like you are ending something. So here, in this introduction, you have visualized everything what we are going to do in the next part of the passage. Okay, just a minute. Now let us start. Main body. What should be the main body? We're going to do it. The part one. So there are two types. First of all, you should crack the whole essay. So it is written there. India's cyber security. So, and after that, what is written there? Please try to understand. It is the challenges in India's preparedness. So first part of the main body will have the challenges. The second part of the main body will have the India's preparedness, and conclusion will also be there. So there's no problem conclusion, but main body is everything. So it should be full of data, fact and figures, and whatever is required according to the topic of the essay. So challenges and threats. So which type of challenges and threats are there? We are going to discuss in this main body, part one. State-sponsored cyber warfare. Nation states use cyber attacks for espionage. Espionage means to say spying, sabotage, and coercion means to say putting pressure without crossing the threshold of conventional war. What we do in conventional war, we have to cross the borders. But in cyber warfare, it is not needed. We have to sit on internet, we have to sit on a computer, and we need to hack the computers of other countries. We need to Good morning, everyone. Rupali, sir, can you explain the third point of view? Yes, I will do it, beta. Don't worry. I will do it. I will do the thing, the whole intro again. There's no problem. You were greeting me, but I was confused. These messages are from the previous class, so I didn't react. But now I got to know you greeted me in the beginning of the class. Sorry for that. Extremely sorry for that. You greeted me, but I was saying to you, please greet us. Please greet to everyone. You greeted a lot. Thank you, my dear friend. But I thought these messages were from the previous class, so I didn't react. Now I have seen them. Sarvesh, Jai Hind beta. Neha, good morning, mere bachche. Kumar, Anish, Jai Hind beta. Rupali, very good morning, beta. Rupali, you raised a query. Can you explain the third point of view? Yes, beta. I'm going to explain the whole intro again. Not to worry. Okay. It's all about age. I'm completing 44 years of my life, so it happens. So please forgive me. I'm going to introduce the topic. Introduction again. All the things. core idea. When you start writing, so what should be there? In an era of digital dependency, cyberspace has become the fifth domain of warfare. It is already understood. Fifth domain means to say we can fight with other countries in four areas: land, sea, air, space. Now, warfare, which warfare? Cyberspace warfare is the fifth one. So it is very important to understand. Posing unprecedented, that means to say that never happened before, threats to national security. Now, what is the next point of view? India has 900 million internet users. I think there's no problem. Critical infrastructure, and we have the critical infrastructure. It means to say it is based on, that means to say power, banking, defense, everything is based on internet. Next point of view, it is written here, global cybercrime cost projected 10.5 million, 10.5 trillion annually by 2025. Cybersecurity ventures, it means to say what? Because of cybercrime, every year we lost what? 10.5, we lost 10.5 million, 10.5 trillion dollars every year. So this thing is happening because of cyber crime. So wherever cyber crime is committed, we lost our money, and it's all about 10.5 million, 10.5 trillion annually by 2000. It's a data, okay, because of cyber crimes. State-sponsored cyber attacks blurring lines between war and peace. No universally accepted international law. You don't know. You don't have to write each and everything. In this one, you should start like this. Sorry. You should start like this. This is very important. This can also be mentioned. 10.5 trillion dollars are lost every year because of cyber crime. Suppose in India, a recent issue, I think, some months ago, it happened in aviation sector. Hackers hacked the sites of some the sites of Air India. One more, it was there, a very famous, I don't remember that name, a very famous airplane company. It is, I don't remember the name, so there's no problem. But it happened. So they hacked all the important files of this aviation sector. And what happened? The data was leaked, and they had that data. The people of India, the data was related to the people of India, and they hacked it. They had that data, and they warned us that they would misuse it. Some 1 or 2 years ago, what happened in AIMS? So these types of problems every year lost many millions of rupees. So it is all about the data. $10.5 trillion annually by 2025. So Rupali, you got that? If you don't remember the data, you can write like this. We lost every year a lot of money. We lost every year trillions of money. So you can write like the trillions of dollars, trillions of money, trillions of rupees. In this way, you can also write it. Now, main body. So challenges are there. Which type of challenges? State-sponsored cyber warfare, like China attacks on us. Okay. America is also targeting us. So every year we can see these types of problems. Nation states use cyber attacks for espionage, sabotage, incursion without crossing the threshold of conventional war. Advanced persistent threats, APTs, it is called long-term infiltration of government and defense networks. So they try to infiltrate government sector, they try to infiltrate government network like aviation sector, like AIMS. Case study. Now, again, case study should be there. So, China linked APT 41 group targeted India's power grid in Ladakh region 2020-21 amid border tensions, recording future report Mumbai power outage linked to malware. So, what happened here? Ladakh power grid problem. It was committed by China. One more is there. Mumbai power outage linked to malware and many other aims you can also mention there. You can also mention aviation sector. So all these things are intentionally done or committed by our enemy countries like China, Pakistan, these types of places. Now, critical infrastructure and vulnerabilities. SCADA and ICs, systems controlling power plants, dams, nuclear facilities, increasingly vulnerable to cyber attacks. If you don't want to write this SCADA or this is highly advanced things, advanced things you don't know about them, or you cannot remember each and everything. So just write simply. Our critical infrastructure is vulnerable and cyber attacks can be committed easily and they can be the victims of cyber attacks. So you can write easily. India's banking sector faced 13.91 lakh cybercrime incident 2022. RBI annual report. Have you heard about digital arrest? Or these types of problems are committed every year, and these are the greatest examples. These are the greatest epitomes of cyber warfare. Okay, critical infrastructure is in problem. So, case study AIMS Delhi ransomware, it is here. You can mention it. AIMS Delhi ransomware attack in November 2022. Server data of 40 million patients encrypted, hospital services paralyzed for 15 days, exposing health infrastructure vulnerability. You can understand 15 days. There were 15 days. So people were in problems for more than 15 days. What would have happened that time? You can understand. It was a great loss of money, it was a great loss of data, and one more thing, it was a great loss of people who were patients, who were the relatives of these patients. They were also in problem that time. Okay, so you can understand critical infrastructure is vulnerable and we need to take care of it. Cyber, and the third one now. Cyber terrorism and radicalization. Terror groups exploit social media and dark web for recruitment, funding, and coordination. So they use Facebook, they use this and that type of things. Uh, they catch girls, boys, if they think if these girls and boys are vulnerable, if these girls and boys are easily caught in these types of traps, they can easily be targeted. Fake news, deep fakes used for communal polarization, threat to internal security. Case study, it is also there. ISIS used Telegram for encrypted communication. India's NIA tracked over 200 radicalization modules on social media platform 2019-23. Okay, so this is again a problem. So what I think, you cannot understand or you cannot remember each and everything, but you need to remember these headlines. So in these headlines, you can write something. Okay, it is not needed. It is not like You have to remember each and every fact. But whatever you have in your mind, you can write. So try to learn or try to revise what these headlines again and again. So they will give you some help while you write your answer. Oh, sorry, essay. Data sovereignty and espionage. It is also because it is also a great problem. Foreign actors harvesting personal and strategic data through apps and platforms. Pegasus spyware controversy. One more thing I would like to tell you. Have you heard about you? It's a dictionary. You is a dictionary. It comes in 16 languages. So when you install you on your phone, what happens? It needs permission, or it needs permissions, like it wants to access your phone, the whole phone, like it wants to access your gallery, it wants to access your camera, it wants to access your phone book. Everything is in control of that particular app, you. And you know one thing, this app belongs to China. So you can understand which type of danger you have in your phone. So when you install this application, because it is dictionary, so everyone thinks it's a very simple thing. We can download it. There is no problem. There is no danger in this. So a person downloads it, and he thinks there is no problem. But the problem is there. It has everything. Whatever you have in your phone, it has it as well. And one more thing, it is very dangerous for you, because they can try to blackmail you. They can try to they can try to misuse your data. They can use your photos. They can use your personal information to make some deep fake type of things. So this is very dangerous. So foreign actors harvesting personal strategic data through apps and platforms. Pegasus spyware and controversy. No comprehensive, but this is not Pegasus. It's not like for everyone. It is used for famous people. It is used it is used for politicians and some people like that. No comprehensive data protection law until Digital Personal Data Protection Act 2023. After DPDP, it is also known as DPDP Act. DP Act. So when it came, we got some power against these types of problems. But this is again is still a problem. Now, so 4 parts are there. These are the challenges. Some more are there as well. Now, case study it is there. Pegasus spyware NSO group allegedly used to surveil endanger list activists and politicians. Supreme Court appointed technical committee to investigate 2021. This is the case study of 2021. So everywhere I try to use a particular case study, it will help you a lot. My dear students, sir, does impersonating someone through AI count as cyber threat? Rupali is asking here, please try to understand the query. Sir, does impersonating someone through AI count as cyber threat? Beta, very simple thing it is there. If it is intentionally committed in a wrong way, it can be said like this. Otherwise, not. What I think. Okay. It is also part of cyber threat. Everyone is in danger. If it is done intentionally to hurt someone, to damage or to tarnish the reputation of someone. Getting my point of view, beta? So, now, all the challenges are here. Now, main body, second part, what should be in this? Please try to understand. Drishti also uses your data, but it is not. But Drishti doesn't use it to hurt your image, to damage your image. So there is no problem. But if any other person or any other uh, institution or any group use your data and committed something wrong, then it is a problem. Okay? Our government of India is also using this. They have our Aadhaar card. They have the access of everything which we have. Suppose my name is Rahul Agnihotri and I have some bank accounts. I have some relations. I have some like personal information, like the thumb impression I have, like the signature I have, everything. Government of India can access. And if I think they are they have our data, I think they have my data, they can do anything. Yes, they can do anything, but they will not do. If they do it in a wrong way, then I can say they are tarnishing my image, they are hurting or they are damaging my image. Then there is a problem. Otherwise, there's no problem. Now, main body, second part. India is prepared. What India has prepared up to now. So, institutional policy framework. You don't need to write each and everything. In these 3 points, if you remember one or two things, so you can write 4 to 5 lines easily. There is no problem. Certain, it is a very important, it's a very famous thing. Certain, Computer Emergency Response Team India, nodal agency for cyber incident, that we used to say very important, the most important agency for cyber incident response. 2022 directives mandate 6-hour breach reporting. It means the 6-hour breach reporting means to say they can solve the problems. They can solve the problems of cyber warfare. They can solve the problem of cyber attacks in just 6 hours. National Cyber Security Policy 2013. It came in 2013, but that time that was not so powerful because that time we couldn't predict this type of cyber warfare, this type of cyber attacks. So it was there. Defense Cyber Agency, DCA, established 2019 Fire Service Cyber Command for military networks. So this is for military network. This is the National Cyber Security Policy in certain. If all these are there and you don't remember all these, at least you need to remember certain. This is very important. Okay, case study is there. Certain handled 13.91 lakh cyber security incident in 2022, up from 2000 to 2.08 lakh in 2018. In 2022, they were handling 13.91 lakh cyber security incident, and in 2018 they were just handling 2.8 lakh. So you can understand which type of work they are doing. Now, one more it is there. Legislative measures that were taken or that are still being taken. IT Act 2000 amended in 2008. Section 66F, cyber terrorism punishable with life imprisonment. If cyber terrorism is there, life imprisonment will also be there. Clear? Digital personal, this is the most important thing. DPDP Act. If you don't remember the whole line, at least you should write there. DPDP Act 2023. This is the most important and remarkable the remarkable act that came in 2023. Landmark legislation for data localization and privacy rights. Very important point of view. Proposed National Cyber Security Coordinator under NSA. NSA means to say National Security Advisor. The National Security Advisor of our country is Doval Saab. The full name, what is the full name of that person? Ajit Doval. So Ajit Dubal sir is the NSA of our country, and under his guidance, National Cybersecurity Coordinator will also be there. Will have the strategic oversight. Case study: India's 14C, India's Cyber Crime Coordination Center under MHA, Ministry of Home Affairs, reported 11,000 crores saved through cybercrime helpline 1930 and blocked 3,000 fraudulent URLs in 2023. So this is the fact, and this fact can help you a lot. Okay, so this is legislative measure, or these are the legislative measures. Now, one more thing it is there. Capacity building in international cooperation. Now we will talk about international cooperation. Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center 14C, Cyber Surakshat Bharat Program, awareness and skilling. Bilateral cyber agreement with USA, US-India Cyber Framework, Israel, Japan, Australia, Quad Cyber Group, India active in ITU, UNGGE process on norms of responsible state behavior in cyberspace. So these are the things we can see in international cooperation. Sometimes you remember them, sometimes you don't. So no need to worry. If you don't remember them, at least you should write. We have many programs with other countries like Israel, Japan, Australia, USA, and this and that. So you don't need to remember this Cybercrime Coordination Center 14C. You don't need to remember ITU, UNGGE. It is not highly needed. What is needed there? You need to mention the other countries which have some cooperation with India. So at least you should write like this. It will help you a lot. But do not ignore what case studies. If you put these case studies there, they will help you a lot. They will give the glimpse to the examiner that this boy and girl, or this boy or girl, or this aspect or this student has some understanding of current affairs. They will give you the marks. Now, gaps and way forward. What should be done now? A shortage of trained cybersecurity professionals. India needs 1 million. These are the suggestions. 1 million cyber experts by 2025. NASCOM. Fragmented jurisdiction across agencies. CERT in NCSC, DCA, 14C, need unified command. So these are the institutions working there in India, but they have they're working in isolation. They don't have cooperation. So we need some cooperation between all these. Private sector, critical infrastructure, 70% lack mandatory cyber audit requirements. So private sector should also come and cooperate with the government. Case studies, COVID data breach. COVID means to say related to COVID. COVID data breach 2003, personal data of 200 million vaccine beneficiaries allegedly lead exposing weakness in government digital platforms. So we need to work with them. With them means to say private sector. Conclusion. Last but not least, it is very important. It is also read by examiner. Core area. What should be in the starting? Cybersecurity is no longer a technical issue. It's a strategic national security imperative. Imperative means to say urgency. India's digital ambitions under digital must be matched by equally robust cyber defense. Threats are asymmetric, borderless, and evolving. State and non-state sector actors both pose serious risks. So when you end any topic, when you end any essay, it looks like you are ending it. So the last line, threats are asymmetric, borderless, and evolving. State and non-state actors both pose serious risks. So we need to take care of it. So do you like it or not? Please, through the heart, tell me, do you like this way, or I have to write each and everything on the board so you can write it, you can understand it. So this is the thing, is the best one for you. You can use it, you can take the help of these things, or I need to change my strategy. If you suggest to me, then I will also think about it. Okay, just waiting for your responses. Please tell me. Everyone has to respond. Please, I request you, everyone has to respond. because many essays are there. Because this is 175 marks are there for a composition in which essays are there, counter arguments are there, report writings, reports are there, uh, Pressy writing is there, passage is there. So all these things comprise 175 marks. So it is very, very, very important. So I need to know the ideas from you. If you have any idea, better idea, please suggest to me. Rupali said, sir, this is better. Thank you, mere bache. Thank you. And here, only Rupali is talking to me, but others are not. Neha, are you there? Kumar, Service, many students are also there, but they are not talking to me. Please, beta, everyone needs to respond. Please, I request everyone, if it is much better, then we will go ahead according to that. If you have some other suggestions, please tell me. Clear. Service, thank you, mere bache. Thank you. Kumar Anish saying write on board. Neha's only Kumar Anish saying, only one boy is saying there, write on board. Beta, there is a problem while writing on board. If I write all these things on board, what will happen? 2 hours will be spent on that. We will not be able to do other things. What I have targeted, at least two to three essays should be done in every class. So we can reach up to 15 to 16 essays, because 5 to 6 classes will be devoted on essays, 3 to 4 classes will be devoted on counter arguments, as I told you in the very first class. So, my dear Anish, it is not possible. If I write like this, only 5 to 6 essays will be done. So what I need to do, I have to clear everything. I have to clear each and every point in this. And you need to understand it. You must be with me during the whole class so you can understand all the things. And one thing you need to do after completing the class, just take rest 2 to 3 hours for 2 to 3 hours. And after that, you need to start writing about it on the blank paper. So if you remember something, you can write there. If you do not remember, read it again. So Kumar, please forgive me. It is a little bit tough. And I think it is not fruitful as well. Okay, so now one more essay it is there. अच्छा, कुछ चीजें और भी इसमें रह रही हैं. So conclusion should also be there. Some more things, and they are here. India's Neha is saying something, sir. Any observation, example which you know about the topic other than the matter you teach, please write. Yes, it is possible. Any observation, example which you know about the topic other than the matter you teach, please write once on the board. It can be. It should be. Not can be. It should be. But if I see something is important other than this, then I will write it. There's no problem. Okay. Thank you, beta. Your suggestions are highly valuable to me, highly valuable for us. Okay? So, India's preparedness has improved. Cert in DCA 14C, DPDP Act are significant milestones. Critical gaps, skilled manpower, unified command, private sector compliance, and offensive cyber doctrine. Way forward, what should be done? National cybersecurity strategy implementation, zero trust architecture, AI-driven threat detection, and active multilateral engagement, Budapest Convention access and debate. So these things should also be done in a proper way. Right? Last thing that is written here, cyber warfare is the most serious threat to national security in 21st century. It can cripple means to say handicap. It can handicap or cripple a nation without firing a single bullet. So this is the best line you can understand. Yes, my dear Anish, it is possible, and they will be uploaded. All the files will be uploaded within 24 hours. If they are not there, tell me in the next class. I will try to provide them as early as possible. Okay. So this is the first PDF. Now, next one. Very important discussion related to geopolitics of critical minerals, India's strategy for resource security. UPSC CAPF exam, Assistant Commander 2026, model essay. You know what are critical minerals? They are also known as RE. So, in your examination, suppose this topic comes, it might have uh, this name, or it might have this name as well. Rare earth elements. It was very famous in 2025, and UPSC takes 2 years. UPSC takes 2 year current affairs when they give you the topics in essay segment, when they give you the topics in counter argument segment. So please remember, 2 year current affairs are very important for you. Okay. So in 2025, it was very famous because USA in 2025, USA raised its tariff by 50% for India and for other countries as well. But in the case of China, the story was different. Initially, USA raised the tariff by 50%, something like that. But after some days, what happened? USA removed this type of tariff on China. The reason behind these rare earth elements, because China controls 60% of rare earth elements in this world. So USA cannot fight with China, because if it happens, rare earth elements like cobalt or lithium type of metal, they are highly precious. They are controlled by USA. 60% of rare earth elements is controlled by China, and 80% processing of these elements is also controlled by China. So no one can ever imagine to fight. No one can ever imagine to fight with China, because China will stop exporting these rare earth elements. And what will happen? The countries, those have animosity with China, will not get these elements. So what will happen with these countries? They will be in trouble, because lithium or these types of metals are very useful in solar energy, are very useful in mobile sector. Everywhere they are highly useful. So this is, you can understand the uh, leverage of China in this way. So no one can ever imagine to fight with China. So USA reduced the tariff, and Donald Trump was on his toe when he was talking to China. So this is very important. Rare earth elements, they might be in an examination. So now we need to talk about. We will do 2 essays today, because every essay takes a lot of time. So I will try to complete 2 essays today. Then I will start. Uh, this is what in grammatical section, tenses. The geopolitics of critical minerals, India's strategy for resource security. Topic might be different, but the main aspect, it is all about rare earth elements or critical minerals. So essay outline starts from here. What should be in introduction? What are critical minerals? First of all, you need to explain that. Lithium, cobalt, rare earth elements, also called the Re. Why do they matter today? Why they are important today? Clean energy, defense technology, and this and that. Global competition is intensifying. It is going higher day by day. China's dominance as the figure and thesis that is a very important thing. India must build a resource security strategy. If India doesn't do it, India will be in problem in future. Clear? Now, in this one, you can see lots of things are there, but China controls 60% of the reproduction and 80% of processing, a strategic leverage. So China is getting a lot of benefit because it is controlling the production of 60% control, 60% rare earth elements are controlled, 60% rare earth elements is controlled by China, and 80% processing is also there. Case study: China 2010 re-export ban to Japan, wake up call for the world. The mineral weapon, now it is also known as a mineral weapon, how resource dominance translate to geopolitical power. That means to say, this is very important, mineral weapon. If we do not provide these minerals, suppose China says, we are not going to provide you these minerals, what will happen? The country will be in trouble. If China says to India, we will not give you the rare earth elements, what will happen? India will be in great trouble. So we need to listen to China. Okay, so this is all. This is called mineral weapon in this way. Western response: US Inflation Reduction Act, IRA, EU means to say European Union, Critical Raw Materials Act, Quad Mineral Security Partnership. So they are working on that. In India's case, India's vulnerability: 100% import dependence on lithium, cobalt, nickel from China or other countries. So India is in great trouble. India needs to take care of it. Main body. So what should be there? Main body, second part. India's strategy. What is going on in India? Domestic exploration should be done, and it is already being there by the country. Geological Survey of India, GSI, according to Geological Survey of India, 5.9 million tons lithium found in Riasi. It was the great finding. It happened 2023 in Jammu Kashmir, a particular place. It is Riasi. In Riasi, what happened? 5.9 million tons lithium was found. Case study: India's lithium finding in Jammu and Kashmir, game changer for EV and defense sector. EV depends on it, electric vehicles depend on it, mobile sector depends on it, solar power depends on it. So they are very important. These rare earth elements are very, you cannot ignore them. International partnerships. India signed MOU with Australia, Critical Mineral Investment Partnership, Argentina, lithium deal. Case study one more. Khanij Videsh India Limited, it is also known as Kabel. Khanij Videsh India Limited, strategic acquisition in Argentina and Chile for lithium blocks. So India occupied some blocks in Chile and Argentina. Multilateral engagement, Quad's Critical Mineral Supply Chain Initiative, MSP Mineral Security Partnerships, policy push, National Critical Mineral Mission 2024 production linked incentive for battery technology. So these are the things in all these. If you remember one or two things, it will be much better. You will be sitting in the examination hall. You will be a different one from others because you will be writing there different things which examiner needs. He will give you the marks. So this is the main body, second part. And what should the conclusion in this one? The conclusion is there. Critical minerals are the new oil. Whoever controls them controls the future, controls the world as well. India's strategy combines domestic recovery plus international diplomacy plus policy support. The goal. What should be the goal? Reduce importance, import dependence, secure supply chains, support Atmanirbhar Bharat. What India should do, India must act fast. The global mineral race has already begun. We don't have to follow anyone. We should work as leader. India has to work as leader. Now, how to write the full essay? It is also written here in some words, almost 400 words, because in your examination 300 words are needed, so I have used 400 words. So when you write or when you start writing the essay, you will remember 200 to 300 words. So it is given 400 words, at least you will remember 200 to 300 words. So what is written there, you can understand how to write this essay, because outlines were there. Now, how to write in the proper way? Just as oil shaped the 20th century, critical minerals, lithium, cobalt, rare earth elements, these and others will shape the 21st century. So, 20th century was for oil, 20th century was devoted to oil, but 21st century is devoted to re. These materials are the building blocks of electric vehicles, solar panels, missiles, semiconductors. As the world moves towards clean energy and advanced defense technology, nations that control these minerals will hold enormous power. India is still heavily import dependent, must act decisively to secure its share of this strategic resource base. This is the introduction of this essay. If you write like this, definitely examiner, he will be pushed to give you more than 60% marks. Suppose an essay comprises 20 marks, he will give you at least 12 to 13 marks. What a 10, more than 10 marks. So more than 50% marks. And it is a very good thing. Now, main body, first part. The core problem is China's dominance. It is given in the outline, so now it is in detail. China produces over 60% of the world's rare earths and processes nearly 80% of global supply. In 2010, when tensions rose with Japan over the Senkaku Islands, China temporarily cut rare earth exports to Japan. What happened? Crashing Japanese industries that depended on them. So it was a great example. We need to think about it. This was a stark demonstration. Stark means to say sharp demonstration of the mineral weapon. So these rare earth elements are treated as mineral weapons. Today, China's control over cobalt processing the Democratic Republic of Congo and its dominance in battery supply chains makes every nation dependent on its strategically vulnerable. The US, EU, and Australia have responded with mineral security partnerships and the EU Critical Raw Materials Act recognizing that supply chain independence is now a national security issue. That means to say we don't have to depend on other countries. We need to evolve our own supply chain. India should also work in that way. Now, it is for India. India's own vulnerability is serious. It imports 100% of its lithium, cobalt, and nickel needs. But recent developments offer hope. Which type of hope is there? In February 2023, the Geological Survey of India discovered approximately 5.9 million tons of lithium deposits in Riasi district, Jammu and Kashmir. This single discovery could transform India's EV in different sectors, reducing dependence on imports. On the international front, Kabil, that is called Khanij Videsh India Limited, A joint venture formed by NALCO, HCL, and MECL has signed agreement to explore and acquire lithium and cobalt blocks in Argentina and Chile. You don't have to write each and everything. You can write like this: Kabil, a joint venture owned by Nalco. You don't need to write these things. You write need the one thing only. Kabil, that is Khalid Videsh India Limited, has signed agreements to explore and acquire lithium and cobalt blocks in Argentina and Chile. India has also signed a critical minerals investment partnership with Australia, one of the world's largest mineral producers. Now, at the policy level, India launched now what India has done up to now. What has been done by India up to now? At the policy level, India launched a national critical mineral mission 2024, identifying 30 critical mineral essential for energy transition security, combined with PLI production linked incentive scheme for advanced chemistry, cell batteries. These shapes signal a serious national intent. India is also actively part of the Quad critical mineral supply chain initiatives, leveraging its partnership with the US, Japan, and Australia. If you don't want to write all these things, or suppose you don't remember all these things, at least you need to write the last line. India has its partnership with US, Japan, and Australia in this sector. Which sector? Please. In conclusion, last but not least, or you can write like to sum up, critical minerals are not merely an economic issue, they are a geopolitical one. Now they are treating as mineral weapons. India's strategy for combining domestic exploration, strategic acquisitions abroad, and multilateral partnership is the right direction. The goal must be clear, or the goal is already clear: reduce import dependence, build processing capacity at home, and ensure that India's clean energy and defense ambitions are never held hostage by any foreign power like China. The mineral race has begun. India cannot afford to be a spectator. India has to work on it. So this is the whole essay. You can write like this. Okay, so are you satisfied with it, or need any suggestion? So these are the two essays which are very important. Can we go ahead? Sir, are flowcharts maps allowed in essay? No, no, beta, flowcharts not to be there. Maps not to be there. You're writing an essay, you're not writing an answer. Like in UPSC, like in civil service examination, when we write an answer, we can use flowcharts for these types of things. They are not allowed in essays. Don't do that thing. Essays are what? Essays are declarative. Essays are narratives. So you should narrate the things. You don't have to use flowcharts and this and that thing. They are futile there. So don't do that. Kumar, Anish, yes sir. Others are also there, waiting for their answers. So Kumar, they will be uploaded. They will be uploaded today. Two essays are there. One more essay is there, but we are not going to do it today. One more essay is there. Gig economy. If we do that, the whole time will be spent on essays. So we are not going to do it. We will do it then very next day. So it will be done tomorrow. So don't worry about it. At least 15 to 16 essays should be done. Okay, so no need to worry about it. Now we are not going to do it. What is needed? I'm telling you, it will be done tomorrow, not today. Now, we will start tenses. Grammatical point of view is also important for you. Sir, can we send our essay for you to review? Yes, my dear. If it is possible, you can send them. I will be there to review them, or I will be there to check them. If they are up to the mark, definitely I will provide some appreciation. If any problem is there, then I will give you some suggestions. So if you can, please provide them to me. I will feel happy to review them. Now, we are going to talk about tenses. Okay, so this is the whole picture of tenses. The whole PDF is given there. In this PDF, everything is given. What is simple present or present indefinite? What is present continuous? What is present perfect? Present perfect on next slide. It is here. Present perfect. What is present perfect? What is present perfect continuous? Everything is given. Okay. Rupali, where can we send them? Better you talk to your coordinator. They will suggest to you what to do. Okay. So just coordinate with your coordinator. I think a number or a coordinator will be provided to you. Must have been provided to you. Okay, just talk to him or her. They will give you some suggestion. If there is some problem, then talk to me. I will do something for you. Okay, so everything is given in tenses, but we will go through all these things on board. Okay, when it is needed, we will take the help of this PDF. So, tenses are there. Grammatical section starts here. Grammar. We are going to start it. In this one, we are going to start the very first topic, tenses and conditional sentences. What I think grammar should be done on board. I have provided you this thing, or I'm going to provide you a grammatical section of grammar in two ways. The first thing is that the PDF will be there. Suppose we are going to do tenses and the conditional sentences, the PDF is already there. And one more thing, I will try to solve each and everything on board as well. So it will be helped in two ways. PDF is also there. If you want to take the help from PDF, you can. And all the things in writing, it is also there. So it will again be a great help to you. Okay. So tenses and conditional sentences. So the first question is there. What are tenses and what are conditional sentences? The very important point of view that comes out. What is the meaning of these two? Conditional sentences. Okay. So we are going to find it out. Okay. So what are tenses? Can you tell me the meaning of tenses? Sarvesh, Rupali, Neha, Kumar, anyone is there? Can tell me the meaning of tenses? Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea? No answer is there? No problem. So what I think, your answers take some time. Suppose I ask you some question, I ask you something, and you try to answer to me. So there is a particular gap of, I think, 1 or 2 minutes. So when I receive your answers, it takes 1 or 2 minutes. Action, future, present, past. Now I'm telling you, absolutely right, Rupali. Now, what are tenses? Tenses is nothing. Tenses are nothing but expression of an action according to time. Only one thing is there, expression of an action according to time. Exactly, Kumar has said nicely, a state of any action. And any action that is expressed in the sentence should be or must be according to time. If it is not according to time, the sentence will be wrong. For example, for you, she has celebrated her birthday birthday last week. Can you tell me the answer sentence is right or wrong? Can you tell me the sentence is right or wrong? The sentence it is written here. She has celebrated, celebrated, celebrated her birthday last week. There are two important elements in this sentence. First of all, the verb helping with the main verb and the type. So this verb must be fit according to time, or this verb should be used according to time. So it is all about expression of an action according to time. Action means to say verb. Action means to say verb. The verb should be according to time, or you can say. So in this sentence, she has celebrated her birthday. You can see very important thing, has plus verb third form. Has plus verb third form. It is what? Present perfect. Okay, this is called present perfect. And last week it is what? Past time. So past time cannot be written with present perfect tense, or you can say present perfect cannot be written with past time. When past time is given the sentence, it is generally written with verb second form. That means to say past indefinite. So there is a particular problem. So you can understand. She has celebrated her birthday last week. It is not possible. Has the helping verb and celebrated is the main verb. It is third form. It is third form. So it is not possible. So what do you think? What should be needed? It is absolutely wrong. It cannot be used in this way. So what should be there? Celebrated without has or have. Now it will be understood as a verb second form, and the sentence is in past indefinite. Why past indefinite is there? Because past time it is given the sentence. So it is very simple. When we use a particular verb, the verb should be according to time, and it is all about tenses. So when we talk about tenses, when we understand tenses, you need to understand one thing: verb is given according to time or not. And if it is according to time, then the sentence is right. Otherwise, the sentence is wrong. Got that? So this is the very important thing. Now we are going to talk about conditional sentences. Have you understood it? Please tell me. Have you understood it? Have you understood it? It's a very important thing. If you understand it is easy, then it will be a great help. Now, what are conditional sentences? Now we are going to clarify conditional sentences. Conditional sentences. So what are conditional sentences? They show condition and a result as well. For example, if you follow my suggestions, I will I
ठीक
will
ठीक
help you in future as well. So what is here in the sentence? In this sentence, two clauses are there. The first one, if you follow my suggestions, and the second one, second clause is there, I will help you in future. अगर तुम मेरे सजेशंस को फॉलो करोगे तो मैं तुम्हारी फ्यूचर में भी एज वेल मींस टू से भी मैं भी मदद करूं. So there are two sentences. Please try to understand. In these two sentences, one is a condition. So this is what condition. There's some problem in this board, I think. When I write something, it is removed automatically. It is rubbed automatically. So this is what condition in this one, and this is the result of that condition. So this is what result. So conditional sentences are those in which a condition is there, and on the basis of that condition, or the based on that condition, a result will also be there. You got that? It's really very important. Got that? Now, so we will handle these two things, tenses and conditional sentences. Now, our chapter, it is there, tenses and conditional sentences. Okay. So wherever it is needed, we will use conditional sentences during tenses. So how many tenses are there? Present tense. Present tense. In this present tense, four tenses are there. Present, indefinite, present, continuous, present, perfect, and present, perfect, continuous. Okay. When we talked about past tense, or when we talk about future tense, only one thing is there. We need to change one word. Suppose it is present tense or present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect continuous. When it is past tense, then it will be the same, leave alone present. The word present will be removed and we will have to use past in place of present. So past indefinite, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. If we want to talk about future tense, then we have to remove present and past both, and we need to use future. So future indefinite, future continuous, future perfect continuous. So all will be same. Clear? So there is no need to write each and everything. We can understand. So present, past, and future. Okay. So all the tenses will be included in the same lines. So present, past, future, indefinite. Okay. Past tense, present, past, future, continuous. Present, past, future, perfect, and future tense, past and present tense, present, past, future, perfect, continuous. Clear? Now we will have them in a very simple manner, but we need to go through the PDF first of all. It is all about the table. The table is given there. It's talking about all the tenses. This is present indefinite. What we use in present indefinite? Verb base form, first form, SAES, do does not, do does subject plus verb, whatever it is there. Simply present indefinite, present continuous, it is there. Verb is MR, ing form will also be there. Okay. So it's talking about, it is using the verb in ing form. Now, present perfect has a plus verb third form, and present perfect continuous has been plus verb ing form. It is also given there. Now, we will have some details of these tenses. Now, present indefinite. That was in PDF, now it is in detail. Present indefinite tense. It will be in detail. Present indefinite. Clear? So what is there? If subject is singular, if subject is singular, subject singular means to say he, she, it, any. Noun. Singular noun means to say like boy, girl, any name like Anish, Neha, whatever the name is there, it is considered as singular subject. So when present indefinite is there, subject is singular is there, then we will use the verb first form with s or es, like goes, like comes, like happens, etc. Okay. For example, she play chess. It happened in India. So they are the right sentences or not? Do you have any idea about them? They are the right sentences or not? She played chess, but it happened in India. Now, when you see this sentence, she plays, she is a singular subject, so it should be she plays. It is again a singular subject, so it should be it happens in India. So when you talk about present indefinite, we need to remember if the subject is singular, we need to use as or es with the main verb. It happens in India. Yes. Now, we talk about the plural subject. Plural subject. PDF is there. PDF is there and it is for you only for a little help. But when you want to do something in detail, I'm talking about the grammatical structure, grammatical things only. PDF is there to help you or to assist you a little. But when you want to go through in detail, we need to do it, or when you need to go through the board, whatever we have written here, you need to understand. Okay. So what is plural subject or what are plural subjects like I? I is treated for a single person, but it is treated as plural in some tenses, not in all. I, we, you, they. And any plural noun like boy, no, it is boys. Boy is a plural subject, like girls, like people, like children, many others are considered as plural subject. So when we have plural subject, the verb will be written first form, s or es will not be considered. Clear? So they works hard. Okay? The first sentence, one more sentence. these boys understands everything. These boys understands everything. This is the right. These are the right sentences or wrong ones. Okay. Now they works hard. Wrong. They work hard. These boys understands not possible. It should be what? Understand. So it should be in this way. These boys understand everything. In the previous sentence or the first sentence, they work hard. It should be in this way. Okay? Yes, my dear Neha. बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहे हो बेटा आप. You are absolutely right. Kumar, you were also right. Now, so I think you must have understood what are plural subjects, what are singular subjects. Now, go for the next thing. Suppose you want to create negative sentences and interrogative sentences for plural and singular subjects. So, singular subjects, or you can say subject is singular. It is in what? S denotes singular subject. So, when subject is singular and you are creating a negative sentence, so does not will be here. You can write also doesn't. It is called contraction, and the verb will be in first form. Okay. If subject is plural, then we can use do not, or you can say don't. Don't can also be used, and the verb is in first form. Okay. If the sentence is interrogative, okay, we will use what does with singular subject. If you want to use any other WH family, it can also be used here. WH family. Okay, like which, when, something like that. Subject singular, and the verb will be in first form. Question mark will be there. If plural subject is there, WH family, if it is there, will come first, then do, then subject, plural, then verb. First one. This is the basic information, but we need to do it because it is highly needed. So this is negative point of view. This is interrogative point of view. Now we are going to celebrate some sentences. He does not comes here. वह यहाँ नहीं आता. He does not comes here. Subject plural. They do not, or they don't. You can also say like this. They do not goes there. WH family. When when do she come here? Question mark. And double family for plural subject. When do they come here? So 4 sentences are there. Do you have any idea? You have some seconds. Let us start. So the very first sentence that is here, he does not comes, not possible. It should be he does not come here. Okay. So what should be? He does not come here. It should be in this way. They do not goes, not possible. So they do not go. And this one, when do she come? So it is not wrong. When does she come? Here the sentence was right. Last sentence was right. Exactly. So they are the simple sentences. They need to they are needed to create your foundations. That's why we have done them. I know you know them very well. There's no problem, but we need to do that because when we start something, it should be started with the basic elements. So the basic elements they are here. Okay, now we should go ahead for next points related to present indefinite. Still, we are doing present indefinite. Some key points, some rules are there. The first one, it is very important. Please try to understand. Every day, okay, twice a day, or you can say thrice a day, thrice a month, suppose thrice a month. It is not like it is only used for thrice a month. It can be used thrice. It can be used as a thrice a day. It can be used as thrice a year. It can be used thrice a week, twice a day, twice a month, whatever. Okay. Suppose they are given like this. Okay. We will use. If suppose they are given any sentence, the sentence will be in present indefinite. Present indefinite. Suppose the sentence there, I am walking in this park. In this park. every day. So this is the sentence that is written here. I'm walking this park every day. Absolutely wrong. What should be there? I walk. Because it denotes every day, all these types of words denotes habitual action. So it should be in this way. Please try to note it down. The very first point, some 2 or 3 points are also there. We will do them. So the present indefinite tense will be completed. And I will try to complete it today. If it is not possible, then it will be completed in the next class. No problem. Okay. Now, second point of view. Habitual actions. Habitual action. Maxim. Maxim means to say proverb. Habitual action. Maxim. Universal truth, etc. are generally written in present indefinite. For example, maxim, universal truth, or habitual action, they are generated in present indefinite. Habitual action. She is going to bed at 10 p.m. every day. Don't write I sleep at 10 p.m. every day. It is absolutely wrong. No, don't write like this. What should there? Go to bed. Do not use sleep on time or particularly like this. It is wrong. It should be in this way. So she is going to bed at 10 p.m. every day. It is habitual action. Now, one more thing is there. Maxim. Every dog had his day. What is the meaning of every dog has his day? It is generally written as has his day, not had. So it's a maxim, it's a proverb. It means to say every person enjoys his life somewhere, sometime. Okay. Now the most important, one more sentence, universal truth. The most famous sentence, the most famous sentence: the sun rises. Oh, sorry. The sun is rising in the east. So three sentences are there. She is going to bed at 10 p.m. every day. Every dog has his day. The sun is rising in the east. So there are three sentences. Need some clarification from you. They are very simple. You can do them easily. Don't try to understand these sentences or tenses, just you are understanding grammar only. You need to understand them in a way so they can help you write something. Okay, so the sentence that is written here, she is going to bed every day. It is absolutely wrong. It should be what? She goes to bed. Every dog had is not possible, has is day. It should be. The sun is rising. It is again wrong. The sun rises. It should be in this way. Clear? So these three sentences, they are talking about habitual action, maxim, universal truth, etc. Now, next thing, third point of view. Third point of view. Conditional sentences in present indefinite. It's a important point of view, but it takes a lot of time, at least 15 to 20 minutes. So, my dear students, it is not possible in these 5 minutes, because the class is going to be ended after 5 minutes. So, it is not possible to be completed, or it is not possible to be finished in just 4 minutes. Now, only 4 minutes are left. So, we will do this, or we will do this point of view the next class, not today. Whatever we have studied in this class or today needs your suggestions. If you have any idea, suggest to me. And whatever we have done today, if you were satisfied, please tell me. I will be there to if any suggestion is there, I will be there to implement it. If you are satisfied with the things, then we will follow the same procedure in the next classes. Otherwise, we will change it. So everything depends on you. Specifically in the composition part, like essays or counter arguments, I'm providing you the PDF and discussing the PDF in the class as well. So if you suggest me something else, then I will do that thing as well. Otherwise, everything is okay. If you are satisfied, then we'll go according to that. Okay. So, my dear students, now it's time to leave the class because it cannot be completed today. So we will start it in the next class. So till then, enjoy your day, enjoy your study. Leaving the class. So thank you being with me. Love you all. Jai Hind.